What's up, everybody? This is a late night Carlos Springs, my Lord, man. This is called Poltergeist 2, Living with the Demon. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I call it the way I see it and why I phrase it in that manner. A lot of folks wanted me to talk about could you go in more in detail about, poltergeist and the relationship wise? Which is a good question. It would explain why women are having such a hard time keeping a good guy. And vice versa, it would explain why men try so hard to be a good guy and the woman just can't see past his stupidity in her eyes. When you've been done wrong so long, you don't know a good thing when you see it. Okay? Hey, look. Yeah, I got to get my tea, man. I'm sorry. It's really late out here right now. It's almost 3 a.m. out here. But I'm just getting done with editing. Y'all know I got a lot of stuff on my desk. I do my work at night. I have the most peace at night. And I don't sleep that much in the morning because I get up and do my workout. So let's get to the situation back at hand. So, today's segment, well, is it today? What is today, man? Because I don't know. It's Friday? Oh, yeah, them crazy ass people standing outside 3-4 days, black. And most of the time when they give you all that sale stuff, like for Black Friday, it be the worst crap. I ain't saying that some of it ain't good. They don't give you the good stuff. They have y'all asses standing out there, shit they got on clearance and refurbished. You stood out there for 2 days, man. To get a refurbished TV, that's an open box TV somebody didn't want and they had to do some changes to it. So you could have got that off eBay. You could have been at home drinking a latte and some donuts looking at Andy Griffin. Oh, anyway, all right, let's get to this, man. Poltergeist 2, Living with the Demon. All right, I'm going to try to explain this to the best of my ability because, y'all, look, it's about 3 in the morning, and I am tired as hell. But I just felt compelled to answer this for a lot of folks. Yash could a poltergeist be inside my man? Yash, could a poltergeist be inside my woman? The truth, hell to the yes. Let me explain something. I'm going to show you the signs to look for. And you can try to work it out, but if you've been trying to work it out, I'm going to tell you can't work it out until they're ready to work it out. The demons will live in you until you decide to become righteous. And you can be righteous, but you're not. It's like you're trying to still play both sides. You ever seen people like that who say they're righteous, but still out there smoking and drinking, hanging out with the thugs and going to strip club? Man, you tripping. You be illin'. You ain't doing it right, Holmes. So you ain't going to see its force coming. Not the woman, too. You still hanging with Sheila Kalulu them and getting your little drink on, letting dudes buy you drinks. You got your ass cheeks out, going out to the club. You 26 years old, 29. And if you in your mid to late 20s, you should be tired of club hopping. Motherfuckers be in the club in their 30s still with that one move with them damn gators on, that one leg, the same one they was doing in the 70s, trying to pick up young chicks. Man, if your ass got to be in a teeny bopper club trying to pick up a 20-year-old, you a sad case because there's a lot of good-looking older women out here. And some of them, a lot of them got their heads on straight. Y'all, I don't know what make an older man go looking for a young. I've never been into that type of shit, man. I mean, I ain't going to reach back and get no damn 20-year-old. What the fuck I want to do with a 20-year-old? That's almost my daughter's age. And not just that, don't get it twisted. They built. But they crazy as hell, ain't living with the demon. See that? I just wanted to bring you over, take you to a trip, and then bring you back to full circle. Say, damn, okay, Yash, what you saying? You can tell a person who has a poltergeist in their house. It usually starts with the moms. But let's say you are, you got your own place. You don't spend much time at. I'm gonna start with the guy first. Then I'm gonna start with the woman. Okay. Let's say this guy is the love of your life. You don't go to their house much. You step in, you wave, you're in the parking lot. You do what you do because y'all spend most of the time at home. All right? And y'all may not have kids yet. So I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. But we're going to keep the focus on the grown-ups. Okay, we're going to keep the kids kind of stationary because usually the poltergeist, it sometimes can travel through the children, but usually it's the woman it travels through, and she's so evil she turned her children evil. And usually the man, if he's evil, he just leave. Very few evil men stay in the house, not unless they running things or own the house or they paying all the rent. Then he got a chance to point his finger. That makes sense? So for the most part, most of the time the guys will leave. But the women tend to stay because they're the mother and they got to raise it, and they send the evil to the child. So let's just keep it on the guy right now. So you're dating this guy. You've been dating him for a minute. You seem to be a good guy, but every now and then he spaz out. You don't know why and how and what makes him go off. His family, you don't get along with his mom. A lot of it came from the mother. All right. Something went on in the house with the mom and dad that we don't know yet, unbeknownst to us, but it played an effect on her son, which led him to have demons. The demons just don't wake up, man. It's two ways demons enter you and enter the body of an innocent person. You playing with devil's advocate. This is what I mean. When you go to Google and y'all want to look at devil pictures, be careful about doing that. Because if you're not really prayed up and you don't have your spiritual connection with the Most High, by going to Google, looking at a bunch of evil pictures, you inviting Satan to your domain. Y'all don't hear me. There's been a lot of people thinking they know this truth and they read it, and they go to things, they Google evil sources and the Baphomet. When you Google the Baphomet, all kind of devil pictures and worshipers come up. You notice that, right? So what happens if you're not ready to do this work and you're not ordained to do this spiritual connection? Because it takes a long time to get to even where I'm at. I'm just being straight. Not that I'm perfect. Like I say, I'm just a man. But I know my limitations. I don't invite Satan to my domain. And some of y'all playing devil's advocate and you going looking at all these wicked pictures and you laughing about it and eating snacks, looking at all these crazy pictures and Baphomet trying to find signings and blood signing, and you're going to mess around and have Satan coming to you. Now, how does that work? Satan is real, number one. Number two, most of the time people think Satan is not real, and those are the people that Satan attacked quickly. Your mom might have thought, oh, please, if you don't believe it, it ain't going to happen. Boom, he jumped right in her. And from that time on, when she raised her son, she raised him in a vicious, arrogant manner of evil, meaning always mad and had a lot of hatred. That trickles down to the son. Or it could have been the dad that did a lot of the raising too, that had evil on him. And it trickled down to his son. So now his son is grown. He wants to get out on his own. He found the love of his life, and she don't know why he's upside down. Babe, let me tell you, it started at home. His mom and dad did some type of thing that invited Satan into their platform because they didn't believe that Satan can come into them, because they didn't believe in wicked spirits. They didn't believe in devil. They didn't believe in nothing. They just thought when you die, you die, just like that Scientology BS. But lo and behold, they invited Satan into their domain because of ignorance. You see what I'm going with this, right? Be careful. Be very careful by saying, oh, if you don't believe it, it ain't going to happen. Be very careful about what I eat, the Lord will take care of me. No, he will not. The Lord wink at ignorance for a certain period of time, but there's a time when you got to stop acting like a child and become a man or become a woman. Do you understand what I've just told you? So you're having these issues with this guy because you fell in love with the looks. He got a nice body, whatever. Maybe he's just a good provider. He can be thick and delicious and Humpty Dumpty, but he's a good guy. You like him, but he just have this personality that just clicks out of nowhere. You go, where is it coming from? You have a poltergeist in your man. Demon. You're living with him. He comes home. He's mad. He don't give you an explanation. He ain't talking to you. He tell you, I don't want to talk right now. He don't even want to look at you. You think, damn, do my breath stink? Is it me? It's him. He has a poltergeist demon living in him, and it's stimulated from his mom's. And he's so close to his mom. Every time you say somebody his mother, he go berserk because she got a hold on him. And that hold is the poltergeist. See, she's the they say, she's the alpha. She holds the cards. You ever heard a woman say, that's my baby. You know, I just want the best for him. Listen to what she's saying, y'all. That's my baby. I want the best for him. She don't want him to leave that titty milk. And she have conditioned him to, you don't never turn against your mama for a woman. You ever heard of that shit? And I'm here to tell you that it's so wrong. If a man marry a woman, they become one flesh. He should damn well turn to his wife before he turns to you. Hello. Did y'all just hear what I said? If you have a woman and that's your wife come before your mother. So when you tell him, hey, we're engaged, I come before her. What did you just say? He gets crazy. And he tells moms everything. And he's not doing it sometimes not because he's a mama's boy. He has a demon in him, and she knows how to control him. You know that some mothers control their sons even in their 30s? Poltergeist, demon. She's the alpha. Do you get what I'm saying here? It just didn't happen out the blue. It came from somewhere. It's the reason why he's astray and he is the way he is, and he has to be led by his mother's last opinion versus yours, and you is his lady to yet be his wife, but he had to take her word over yours. That is the craziest shit in the world, ain't it? I love my mother, but my wife come first. It's just the way it is. Now, don't get it twisted. The Most High is over everything. He's the ruler, number one. But my wife is definitely second in that category, and my children. My mom's is third. Did that make sense? The Most High, my wife, my children, then my mom. Some of y'all put your mom over the Lord. I know you crazy. But you see how your mom is the alpha. Let's switch the tables. Here's a woman. You into her. You really dig her. You know, you've been through thick and thin. There's a time or two y'all broke up. Maybe just had a spat. You had to go somewhere, cool off, or vice versa. She went back to her mom's house. However, you hooked up with her. Okay? You knew there was something peculiar about her because she's family orientated. She has to get her last word from her mom and dad. She can't do nothing without her mom and dad. Now, dig this. Now, just give you a synopsis about the guy. Now, be able to swallow the virgin from the woman. If you have a woman that you engaged to, that you really, she's the eye, she's the pie in your eye, or she's that one you just know, oh, man, I love everything about her. But you know there's something that's missing. She flies off the handle for any little thing. You seem to think this is a man's version. I can handle. Whew. Fellas, be careful about trying to handle a woman. If you got to handle her, you need to get rid of her because she's going to cause you trouble. She's the type of woman that throws shit at you. She's the type of woman that make you think you will never do enough. She's the type of woman that gets you in situations that could get you killed, causing drama. What I mean by that? Okay. Let's say you at work, your woman is out and about. She get in a confrontation. She call you in hysteria. Hey, what's going on, babe? Hey, I went to this department store and these people looking at me crazy and they talking down to me. I'm about to kill somebody in this motherfucker. And this dude want to fight me. You ever been with a chick like that? And you don't even think. But you know she got some issues. Because before she called you, she called her mom and daddy. Now I'm just check this for a second. All right. Now I gave you, like I said, I gave you the man synopsis. Now swallow the version of the female. Because we sitting there, we can kick the man forever, but whenever we bring that female in, we can't listen to that. But have a stiff neck for once and sit your ass down. And even though that neck wants to bend and turn and throw them lips to the side, duck lips, make your neck stiff for this truth. Open your ears. Okay? Don't be stiff-necked and not here, but be stiff-necked and here, if that makes sense. She called her mom and her dad before she called you. And she told you. And you said, why did you do that? Because they know what to do. So she's already have put you under the pedestal of her needing you. Because the mom and daddy is what? The alpha. They raised her in a poltergeist setting. They never let her branch out. They never let her experience life. They never let her do nothing alone. That's a poltergeist child. And what that is, that's a fearful child. That's a child that can't do without mom and dad's opinion. That's a person that can't think straight, but have a lot of anger issue, mainly because that child was sheltered. And now that child has become adult, they don't know how to deal with life. And that makes them what? Living with the demon. Ooh, mercy, mercy, mercy. That's a lot of guys going through this shit. And what about the ones that like to throw shit? You know, you come in and, hey, baby, where you been? I'm hungry. Well, I bought some food. What'd you get? I bought some, I brought some subs. I don't like Subway. These are Firehouse subs. They got real meat. It tastes pretty. I wanted Chinese. See, this is the shit, and then she just throw a candle at your ass. And then here's the kicker. Dudes know they got a trip gal. They know they got the girl that's kind of on the edge, but they try to make excuses for it. Yeah, it's a folks, you know what I'm saying? Love her to death. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. She's in my corner. Listen, you are living with a poltergeist child that was raised by her parents that had poltergeists in them. Whenever a woman or man put you on the back end and call their parents instead of dealing with you, and they're adults, but they have to have their parents lead them. What the fuck is you there for? That particular man or woman has a poltergeist that they came from the tree of their alpha, which is their parents' bloodline. And now they're trying to cope with whatever they known and trying to avoid all these situations at hand and trying to really get things together, but they never accepted the fact that they have an issue. Have you seen situations where your child can't really talk that good, and instead of getting your baby some special education, black folks seem to say, oh, ain't nothing wrong with my baby, he just different. He gonna get there. Like I said, it took Tyrone and T-Man and Little Stomach till they was 13. If it take a child till they 13 years old to start talking, right, that motherfucker retarded. Okay? Put your child in special ed. Give him or her special attention. People hate to assume that their child have issues. But let's go back. Who did you have that child with? You had that child with old boy. Didn't old boy have a problem with you when you asked about his mom? Because his mom get the first and last word, and she's the alpha. So if he has a child, that child going to take the character of him the most because he's the most dominant chromosome. So you got an alpha child that's led by the mama and the daddy. I'm talking about the grandmama now and his father, who's under poltergeist demonic spirit. And you want to know why your child is crazy? Same thing, woman. You having these issues with this woman right now. You're having a lot of problems with the issues with your woman, but you impregnate her. So do you think the child is going to be bright? The child is going to take after her because she's most dominant, because she's dominating you. She's got you going to and fro. She got you going back and forth. She got you going nuts, man. And who do she comforts her thoughts to instead of you? Her parents. So if that's the way that is, she's going to instill that in her child, which that child now has a poltergeist demon living in them. How can you tell if a child has a poltergeist demon living in them? It came from one of the parents. If you're up and right and you're good, it had to come from the woman. If you're the woman and you're up and right and you're good, it came from the man. Do that make sense? It will explain why your child just run crazy. You know, don't go outside, Timmy. Just go outside butt ass naked. Cold as hell. He ain't cold. He's sitting there butt naked with little Peter Popper, pissing on himself, playing in the snow. And it ain't even cold. It doesn't even register in his mind. You may have a little girl that just never gets tired. Just up and down, never gets tired. Where is it coming from? You have a poltergeist demon living in your baby, man. I think that's what I wanted to get to. Because some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all think, oh, my child is different. No, it came from one of y'all. If one of y'all is straight and narrow, it had to come from one of you. It's time to stop sugarcoating shit, man, and look at shit the right way. A lot of you dudes hook up with chicks because they look good. A lot of you women get with guys because they built nice and they got that suave look. Oh, he may have some good ding dong, but he's crazy. His parents is crazy. And he put the mama over you. And you supposed to be the wife. Now that's an issue. Vice versa. Whenever you have an issue, don't she supposed to come to you? She consult her parents before she do you. And you hear it 2 days later. You're like, wait, when did this happen? 2 days ago. So how do you think your child is going to behave with those type of innuendos conversations? If I tell you something, man. How do you know your woman's on a demonic spirit? And she don't believe she is, but she is. You come home, she's sitting down. You tired as hell. You done work 12, 13 hours. You tired. You got a labor job. You like, I'm tired as fuck. Right? And you you downstairs, wherever y'all at. I don't know how you living, but wherever you at, upstairs, downstairs, wherever y'all congregate, and you don't hear nothing but boom, boom, boom. You go, what the fuck? She just sitting there looking like the Exorcist. You going, Sheila Kalulu? Yeah. What's Lil Bae? She up there playing? What the fuck was all that noise? You go up there, no diaper on. She got runny nose. She got a little blood dripping from my hand. She just literally jumping up in there and falling. Jumping up in there and fall. And she in a trance. Dude, let's just be frank. Even if if the woman coming home and your man sitting there looking at TV in a trance and your baby upstairs jumping up and falling and jumping up, let me tell you, let's stop bullshitting. Somebody in your house got a fucking poltergeist going on. And you can't get rid of it by cussing it out and threatening it. You have to leave. And you have to work on yourself. This would explain why you have multiple headaches, why you can't never see straight. You're constantly worrying. You're constantly trying to baby her or baby him. You can't make a grown-ass woman or man act right because you love them. Love can't heal poltergeists. Only the Lord can. You should know something is wrong with your dude if he got to call his mama before he called you. Whoo! That's just plain fucking simple. If I'm going through something, especially if I got children, I want to talk to my man first, right? If on a woman's side, a woman would, women talk, hey baby, I'm going through something, girl. I got to talk to my man. Don't that sound right? Your dude, hey man, I got to talk to my baby when she get home because our kid's kind of acting crazy. She totally shuts you out. You totally shut her out and you call your parent. That's some crazy shit. And y'all, and here's the kicker. Dude is grown as fuck and call his mama over you. And it'd be T-Man, when the last time you talked to mom? She called your mom, her mom too. 3 days ago, I told her about it. You told her about what? How little stomach been running around here crazy and, kind of acting out of it. You're supposed to let me know that first. She don't need to know that. What the hell she gonna do? But stir up. Hold up. That's mama now. Hey, watch yourself. Woo, Lord. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. But I promise to, I hope it made sense. If it didn't, y'all forgive me. I try to give it to you the best I can because I've witnessed this stuff. I know that this shit goes on. But men seem to be more, I'm going to make it work. Women will deal with it for so long and they'll be like, this ain't working for me. I can't handle. Most women can't stand a mama's boy. And if he's not a mama's boy, most women can't stand when a man consult with his mom over her first. And I get it. Dudes will put up with that. You know, you get shit 3 days later. You be like, when did this happen? Well, mom and dad already know. How the fuck they know? Dudes put up with it because every time she, got her panties on, they going at the crack of her ass. I'm gonna forgive her this time. And he just let it go. She put that coochie on him. Look, and I'm tell you something. I said this in my other set. I don't know if I did or didn't, but let me just say it here. If you're making love to your woman, another way to know she has a poltergeist demon in her, she doesn't look at you sensual. She looks at you with hatred. Does that make sense? Like when you make love to your woman, she has this type. She make these sighs. She sighs, and she make these wonderful sounds, and she has this exotic looking look on her face, and it turns you on more, right? Well, if she doesn't have a sigh or an exotic look, but yet she's looking at you like, I'm giving you this coochie because to keep you calm, but I really don't like you in me. I mean, come on, just look at the face, right? Stop lying to yourself, fellas. If you're having sex with this chick and she giving you these type of innuendos, look like she don't want you in her, or she's looking at you kind of with a off look, not a sensual, like I'm enjoying this look, but like get done because I'm tired look, you got a problem on your hand. She got a demon on her, and she probably talking to her ex. Same thing, ladies. This dude doing you. He never want to look at you when he do you. When you make love, you like to sit on him, look back at him. But when he do you, he like to flip you over. Because he really ain't into you. He really thinking about his ex. Or some heifer he just met at the food court. I'm just making a point. Ladies, stop sugarcoating shit. How can you tell you living with the poltergeist demon? You already know the signs. If a man having sex with you, men are kind of stern anyway when they make love to women, most, but it's a certain look he's into you. If he's looking at you crazy like, bitch, take it, you already know he ain't enjoying this. It's like he's trying to shut me up. And especially he tell you, I like it from the back. Why don't we do it from the front? I told you from the back. He don't want to look at you. It's sad that parents have literally screwed up their children, because most of the times children are innocent, but it's the parents that allow the poltergeist into their house because of their negativity. They're very argumentative, they're arrogant, and you can't tell them anything. If you're living with a man or woman in these type of situations, the best case scenario is for you to get the fuck out. Because as long as you're trying to fix her and fix him, you're tearing yourself down. Pretty soon you're going to be drinking Jack Daniels straight if you ain't already doing it. And then sometimes you can take so much of that crap to where you get so angry that you can hit her so hard and kill her because of the anger that you've been holding in. Vice versa, ladies. You've been dealing with this so long, he going to his mom over you, and you pick up something, hit him, and kill him. And now you're spending the rest of your life in penitentiary. When you see these signs, just go back and listen to what I said prior. Leave. Sometimes you can't talk to people when you're ready to leave because they get even more crazier. Sometimes you have to leave when they at work or when they go into the park. Just leave. And work on you. And the next person you deal with that's supposed to be your man and your woman, they supposed to be into you first. Then moms. If you got a family, they're supposed to be into, like me. I have a family. So it's my wife and my kids, then my mom. The Most High is over everything. Okay? But I'm just giving you a synopsis as a human being. My wife is first, my kids, then my moms. If your woman is putting her mother and father over you, dude, you ain't got shit but problems. Ladies, if your man is putting his mama over you, you ain't got nothing but a mama's boy. You can't win. He in love with his mama. And you notice when he hug his mama, he hug her right to the titties. He don't hug her. Face go right. 30-some years old, she's still smothering with those big old breasts. He'll never break that connection because she don't want him to. Why? Because she's the damn alpha. I hope this made sense, y'all. Leave your comments. I'm really tired. So I hope I made sense. Sometimes, I know I go from left to right, but I try in my best to slow it down as fast as it comes to me so that you guys can get it. And what I mean when I say it comes to me, I have these things I'll be talking about all day, and I try to illustrate it when I do speakers so that you guys can sit back and go, okay, I get it. But if you don't, just rewind it, man, and just play it slow until you understand it. When you start working on your spirit and start fasting and things and really trying to get connected with the Heavenly Father, these things won't take so long to absorb. But right now, you may be hearing it for the first time and you're going, that sounds crazy. I know. It used to sound crazy to me too, but I understand how spirits work. I understand that most of these poltergeists come through the parents first and they trickle it down to their children. So if you're dealing with somebody like that, regardless how good the sex is, you have to, for your own sanity, break the ties. It's been real, y'all. I'll talk to y'all. What is that? Okay. I'll talk to y'all real soon, man. Let me know what you think. Poltergeist, living with the demon. Y'all take care. One love. I am tired as hell, but I just felt compelled to answer this for a lot of folks. Yash could a poltergeist be inside my man? Yash, could a poltergeist be inside my woman? The truth, hell to the yes. Let me explain something. I'm going to show you the signs to look for. And you can try to work it out, but if you've been trying to work it out, I'm going to tell you can't work it out until they're ready to work it out. The demons will live in you until you decide to become righteous. And you can be righteous, but you're not. It's like you're trying to still play both sides. You ever seen people like that who say they're righteous but still out there smoking and drinking, hanging out with the thugs and going to strip club? Man, you tripping. You be ill. What's up, everybody? This is a late night Carlos Springs, my Lord, man. This is called Poltergeist 2, Living with the Demon. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I call it the way I see it and why I phrase it in that manner. A lot of folks wanted me to talk about could you go in more in detail about, poltergeist and the relationship wise, which is a good question. It would explain why women are having such a hard time keeping a good guy. And vice versa, it would explain why men try so hard to be a good guy and the woman just can't see past his stupidity in her eyes. When you've been done wrong so long, you don't know a good thing when you see it. Okay? Hey, look, I got to get my tea, man. I'm sorry. It's really late out here right now. It's almost 3 a.m. out here. But I'm just getting done with editing. Y'all know I got a lot of stuff on my desk. I do my work at night. I have the most peace at night. And I don't sleep that much in the morning because I get up and do my workout. So let's get to the situation back at hand. So, today's segment, is it today? What is today, man? Because I don't know. It's Friday? Oh, yeah, them crazy ass people standing outside 3-4 days. Black, you ain't doing it right, Holmes. So you ain't gonna see its force coming. Not the woman too. You still hanging with Sheila Kalulu them and getting your little drink on, letting dudes buy you drinks. You got your ass cheeks out, going out to the club. You 26 years old, 29. And if you in your mid to late 20s, you should be tired of club hopping. Motherfuckers be in the club in their 30s still with that one move with them damn gators on, that one leg, the same one they was doing in the 70s, trying to pick up young chicks. Man, if your ass got to be in a teeny bopper club trying to pick up a 20-year-old, you a sad case, because there's a lot of good-looking older women out here. And some of them, a lot of them got their heads on straight. Y'all, I don't know what make an older man go looking for a young. And most of the time when they give you all that sale stuff like for Black Friday, it be the worst crap. I ain't saying that some of it ain't good. They don't give you the good stuff. They have y'all ass to stand out there, shit they got on clearance and refurbished. You stood out there for 2 days, man, to get a refurbished TV. That's an open box TV somebody didn't want and they had to do some changes to it. Shit, you could have got that off eBay. You could have been at home drinking a latte and some donuts, looking at Andy Griffin. Oh, anyway, all right, let's get to this, man. Poltergeist 2, Living with the Demon. All right, I'm gonna try to explain this to the best of my ability, because y'all, look, it's about 3 in the morning, and